guys, welcome back to the channel. We're doing a glow up today. You'll see this hair. I mean, I do have oil on the roots, so that's why it looks worse than usual. But even the color, I'm not loving it anymore. Like, I feel like when I fix it, it looks okay. But I just feel like it's gotten a little bit too light for me. As you can see, it still has that reddish tint, but definitely faded. So I'm gonna refresh the color today. And I'm gonna show y'all how I do it in case you're somebody that wants to do red. This is what I'm doing. I am a professional hairstylist, so keep that in mind. But anybody can do their hair at home. So this is the cape I used last time, as you can tell. So I'm just gonna put this on. And the last time I did my hair, I did bleach it first, and then I did the red over. So that's why it's obviously gotten lighter, because over time it will lighten to what it was bleached to. So that's why you always have to tone your hair like as it grows out, you know, if you don't want it to look bad. Once you color your hair, you gotta keep up with it. You can't just let it be. Like, you still gotta get toners because it enhances the tone, adds shine. Like, it's good to do toners. And toner is pretty much just adding a tone back into your head. So some people call it gloss, some people call it toner. Same thing, really. Let me put a little bit of some color on my lips because I feel like I am obviously about to take like an everything shower, but still I feel like I look very pale. Okay, anyways, so got our cape on. We're doing 10 volume because we just want to deposit only. And the colors that I'm going to be using are all of these. So I would only do this one if I had enough. It's Matrix 5 RV, which is violet red. But because I only have half the two, I'm going to mix in equal parts of this. So when you mix like a 6 and a 4, you're making a 5. So this is pretty much going to be a 5R violet. So this one has more violet in it. This one has more red in it. So I feel like it might get overpowered by the red, even though I wish I just had more of this one. But either way, because we're going to be doing a level 5, it's going to be dark enough, you know? Hairdresser terminology, hopefully you'll understand. And I'm also kind of gotta hurry because I gotta be somewhere in 30 minutes. And I'm still gonna color my hair and take an everything shower. And then blow dry and style my hair. So if I'm rushing in this video, y'all know why. I just feel like I've really been wanting to do this, and I could do it and not record, but like I wanna record because I just wanna share with y'all me doing my hair. So yeah, we're like kind of on a time crunch, so let's hurry up. So I did all of that violet one. Now I'm gonna do just a little bit. I'm not measuring, so I can't tell you how many grams I'm using, but I do have a lot of hair, so I'm gonna mix up a decent amount to cover my hair. So we got all the colors in here. Anytime you mix different colors together, make sure you mix them up first and then add the developer. It just, oh, it's already strong. It just helps mix the colors together so that way they are mixed together, so that way you don't have like a chunk of like red and then a chunk of violet. Like the color actually like mixes together well, you know? And these are 1-to-1, so I'm just gonna put equal parts of the developer into it. These whisks are great. Okay, well, I'm mixing that. I got gloves. Make sure you got gloves. Anytime you work with color, you gotta make sure you're protected. You got gloves. And then I'm also gonna put a processing cap over top. Once I put the color, got a brush, wide tooth comb. I'm like hoping I don't make a mess because I'm gonna try to be quick with it. So praying for me. Aren't my gloves so pretty and pink? I feel like now that I have a baby and she's a girl, I like pink a lot more. Okay, so I already split my hair down the middle. So this is like one side, this is one side. But to make it easier for myself, I'm going to split. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna split like it in sections, so that way like I can do this and then I can do this, and it's just like easier to work with instead of like trying to part again, and it's just easier to do it like this. Okay, and then same thing, part this top. Yeah, you know what's crazy is like even though I've been losing a lot of hair with postpartum, I still have quite a bit, which was like my goal because I did so many scalp treatments while I was pregnant. So shout out to me for still having quite a bit of hair, even though I've lost, like I lose hair so much, y'all. It's like kind of crazy, not even gonna lie. Okay. You'll see like where it starts to get lighter. Oh my god, so strong. I feel like our senses are so much stronger when you're pregnant, so like, whew. And advice for anybody that is wanting to go red, if you lift your hair, it's gonna be more bright. So for example, I'm using 10 volume. If I were to want this to be bright, I would use like 20 or 30 volume and it would be a lot brighter. And that's just because 10 volume deposits only, 20 has a lift, 30 has more of a lift, 40 has the most lift. But also you can bleach your hair first if you want it to be bright, which I didn't bleach my hair because of that. I just wanted it to be a little bit like of a dimensional look, not just like red all throughout, if that makes sense. So you can kind of play around with it. Color is fun because like there's so many ways to do it. So I don't think there's like a wrong way. You can really do it so many different ways, but that's just like some advice. If like you wanted to do this color but you wanted it to be more bright, then you can do 20 volume. Just be careful with the roots because you can get hot roots, and then like nobody wants hot roots, but just gotta be careful with that. And these are pretty big sections. Like I would not recommend to do this if you're not a professional, but because I'm a professional, I kind of know what I'm doing, if that makes sense. But also when I get in the shower, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take off the processing cap and wet it a little bit and then just kind of like work it in a little bit more. So that way I can make sure everything is coated. Just like when your hair is wet, it just like distributes a little bit better. It's gonna be so nice. I'm kind of tired of like my hair color. My top section is pretty thick, so I'm just gonna like go in and try to get it really covered. And yeah, notice I'm just kind of putting it to like wherever the lighter pieces start. I don't really want to color my roots too much, so this will still cover, like it'll still color them and give them that tint of red, but I just don't want, look at my neck already. I don't know, I just don't want it too up there, I don't know. And then the shampoo that I'm gonna use is Color Safe. It's a professional brand. Highly recommend to use professional hair products at home, like especially if you have colored hair. It makes such a difference when you have colored hair. Like I always tell my clients, like, okay, you're spending all this money to get your hair professionally done, so why not spend a little more and maintain it better, so that way you don't have to come in as often. So like technically you'd be saving a little bit of money and your hair would look better. Because even if you use professional products, your hair is gonna fade. Hair just always fades. Like hair color's just always gonna fade. Like it's never gonna stay that way forever, right? But you can do your best to maintain it as long as possible. So some of the things I like to do is wash my hair with cooler water. If you wash your hair with super warm water, it will make it fade faster. So those girls that love hot showers, that's not very good for your hair color, especially if you have like a vivid color. If you have a vivid color, you need to be rinsing with the coolest water possible. Okay, so I'm gonna use this wide tooth, just run it through, try to evenly distribute that product, that color. And I don't have to let this sit for long at all. I'm literally gonna go ahead and jump in the shower and leave the processing cap. I'm just praying that my baby, y'all, she's asleep right now. And I think she's starting to teeth because the last 2 days she has not slept good at all and she's been crying a lot more. And I'm just like, I know the teeth are coming and I think this is the sign that they're about to come in. Because she's been so good. She literally has been bawling at night. Like randomly she'll wake up and just like be bawling and I'm just like, I'm sorry girl, I feed her. But I don't think that she's hungry. Like she is hungry, but like I think that her teeth are just starting to bother her. I'm putting this and then putting this. Okay, so I'm gonna hop in the shower. I'll be back. Hey guys, it's a few days later. Let me just explain what happened the other day, because my plan was to like color my hair, get cute, makeup, do my hair, like all the things, right? And I gave myself 30 minutes to do all of that. So when I got out of the shower, Nick was like, we have to leave in 5 minutes. And I was like, so I literally took all of my hair products, which I literally just put in leave-in conditioner and an oil. I took a little bit of makeup and just did my makeup, and we went to his cousin's dance recital. It was fun, but then my parents came to visit, and actually let me go ahead and show y'all what we're working with. So today I want to like get cute, do my makeup, so that way y'all can see the hair like fixed and done. I'm gonna use my long barrel. I think it's like a 1.5, 1/4 inch, something like that. Okay, and I'm gonna turn it to the lowest setting because when you have colored hair, if you use hot tools, they will fade a lot faster. So tip is to do low heat. And of course we're gonna put in some hot spray, heat protectant, whatever you got. The one I'm using is from Kenra. But yeah, my parents came to visit y'all and we went to the Kent and Dre days, which I love because I love going to like the flea markets, like stuff like that. And okay, so I guess let me kind of show y'all how to curl your hair. Okay, so we're gonna get a section. I like to run the curling iron through it first. And also if you do red, make sure you're sleeping with a bonnet because red does stain stuff. I was literally wearing my hat during the trade days when we were shopping yesterday, and the top of my hat got a little bit of red. Nothing crazy, but enough that it's gonna stay there. So make sure you're just like taking care of your things. Oh, beautiful curl. Okay, so let me, I didn't even explain how I did it, but that came to mind. So like I said, run it through first so that way you smooth any type of frizziness. If you blow dry your hair first, you probably don't have to do this. I like to turn it once, let it sit for a little bit, open it. Depending on how curly you want it, you can take the top piece out and roll it again, and it'll just give it a little bit softer of a curl on top. And some people don't like to curl the bottom too much either, so you can kind of just like I don't know, like kind of bring it down. Cute. You see how perfect that is? Love that. Guess what, guys? My baby is 6 months today. Can't believe it. Like, I do believe it because I'm like, I've seen her do so much. I've seen her like start talking and start laughing and start yelling, and then she started sitting, and like now she started crawling, and now she's starting to pick herself up, and she's eating food. Like, I've seen her do so much, so I'm like, wow, like I believe it. Like 6 months is crazy, but also it's just beautiful. It just went so fast. Like, I think that like the fact that she's halfway to a year, like that's where I'm like, no way. Like, she's not. I tell her every day, I'm like, baby, can you please stop growing? Mommy would love that so much. Oh, it's just crazy. Beautiful. You'll see that beautiful curl. Oof. See, this is why I didn't put any gel in my hair. I literally just put some leave-in conditioner because I knew I wanted to curl it. And if I just put leave-in conditioner, then it does okay. Now, if I put like gel or like harder products in it, then I wouldn't get such like a soft curl. So that's your tip. You can always wear your hair natural for like a day or two and then still curl it. Like, you don't have to go in and curl it like fresh out the shower. Because I just know us curly hair girls, it takes a lot for our hair to dry, and then like we're still gonna go in and like curl. I don't know, it's just like sometimes it can be a lot of work day one to do a full wash, shampoo, deep condition, blow dry, then curling iron. Like, it can be a lot. I totally been there. So beautiful, so shiny. I'm gonna do this side and then I'll show you how to do the other side. I kind of forgot I was gonna show you this side, so I did it all except for this top section. So let me at least show y'all this, because I always curl away from my face. So I go away, hold it. Obviously these hairs are a little shorter, so I can't like do as many turns, but you can still take that top section out and then just slowly go down the bottom. Cute. Okay, so then from here, what I like to do, depending on how I want to like wear it, look at all those baby hairs, bro. Okay, so if I put texture spray, you get like a lot of volume up here. You can do like a texture hairspray. I'm not gonna do that just because I want to wear it like a little more. I feel like me personally, because my hair is already dry, if I put texture spray in, that just bothers me because I feel like it's dry and like I feel like I have texture already. Like literally, like if you go like this, like you see like I literally have natural texture because like I said, my hair is dry and my hair is naturally curly. If your hair is more on the straight side, you can add some texture spray. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of an oil, not a lot though, literally this much. Because I feel like when I add a lot of oil, it kind of loosens the curl too, and I just want a little bit of a shine, not like too much where it's like heavy. So I put that all around and then I kind of wait for them to sit a little bit. So I'm gonna let them chill. I'm gonna start my makeup and then I'm gonna run my hands through it. Tell them I'm 6 months. Tell them I'm 6 months. She's trying. This little one has woken up from her nap. I still have not brushed out my curls, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna use the bigger side of this. Start at the bottom. So yeah, here is the final result. So I hope y'all learned something. Hopefully, if you're trying to color your hair at home, I gave you some tips how to keep it fresh, how to keep it as red as possible, because red is one of the hardest colors to take out, but one of the first to fade, which make it make sense, I don't know. This just looks so much better than my faded color that I had. So love that for me. If there's anything I did not answer and you guys have questions, let me know in the comments and I can totally answer any questions as far as hair color, red hair color. I wanted to come outside so I can show y'all different lighting. This is not like in the sun, it's really shady right now, but y'all see how bright it looks? So pretty. And we still have that beautiful blend, which I love to see because I am a low maintenance girly, so if it was like a harsh line, I would not like that. Like I like how it's dark and then it slowly fades into the lighter pieces. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I will see y'all next time. Bye.